Hello everyone, today's video is a tough one. So have a vehicle at the coin show on Sunday in Omaha at the Comfort Inn Suites. The address is 707 Grover Street, was burglarized. So wanted to give a timeline of what happened just to see if we could piece any details and see if there's any information that anybody can provide. Not good at asking for help, but in this situation biggest thing is just want to make sure this doesn't happen to anybody else and kind of go through and walk through and explain what happened. We had a newer blue Mazda arrive at about 12:17 p.m. and parked in the back of the show, and then looks like a vehicle 2012 to 2014 Toyota Camry that's gray arrived at 12:24 p.m. and parked in the back of the show. So we had a lady come into the show at about 12:43 p.m. and she walks around the tables and clearly looks like she's looking at just inventory and product that people had, and then she leaves after about 5 minutes. Then she leaves and goes outside. So the lady looks either Asian or Mexican, and she was texting somebody and had something in her ear, so that she was obviously communicating with somebody. And I went out to my vehicle at about 2:20 p.m. to move it, and normally I park in the main loading zone, but there was a U-Haul blocking in a red car. So I looked around the parking lot and came back around and parked, and I parked right in front of the gray car that was part involved in the burglary. And then I went back in, left my trunk open because I had no product there, and came back out to make load number one. While I went out to make load number one, when I went back in the building, the gray car moved over and the windows were tinted so much you couldn't see anybody anyways. And then when I put the second load in, after I did that, somebody went into my car. So a guy gets out of the car and comes and opens up my door and then opens up my trunk. So then just a few minutes later, the white or gray car goes around the entire building and then comes back around and parks on the back side of where the coin show was, and the blue Mazda drives around and parks in the front of the building. When I came out to make the third load about 2:34 p.m., the guy that actually burglarized the vehicle, he's wearing jeans, a long blue shirt, and gloves, was coming in the building, and I was walking out, and he goes and hides in the corner, which will show you a video here that you can watch.
See the blue guy come here at 2:34, try to go see in the building, and he saw you walk out here, so he go at the corner, and this is you, and then he go to the building.
So I make my third low and then I walk in the building. The guy with the long blue shirt and gloves walks all the way through the entire hotel, which we have some footage here that we'll show you.
Kind of like seeing and then go over there. Yep. Jeez, cannot tell at all.
Oh, he's got gloves on.
Yeah, that's very obvious.
I think he's Hispanic.
Very hard to tell with his mask on.
Yeah.
There you go. Like curly hair? Look like it to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's got long curly black hair, so he could be Asian or Mexican is what we're thinking. So now I've made my fourth load and I go back in. I just needed to grab a check from a friend, and I just was going to be a quick transaction. So I was in there for a little while longer than what I ever expected. What happens here during the theft is the Asian lady or Mexican lady comes in to watch me and my actions, and the guy, they park the blue Mazda on the side of the hotel, and then he comes around and just gets in my trunk and starts taking everything that I had in the trunk of value.
Okay.
All right, now look. there's him. Somebody's driving.
Three now total with the girl and that guy.
Well, there's two in this car. 'Cause
Really?
the girl's over here. You watch. She doesn't get in. Watch.
Gosh.
You know, watch what happens. Somebody's driving.
Somebody help him load
Look
it.
see, he came out of the front door.
Yep.
He
So
came out of
three
the
now.
front door.
Yep. Jesus.
Now they see. They
You're
both.
dropping something. Everything. Damn.
Okay, they get in. He gets the back seat. He's in the front seat, and somebody drives off. Look at that. People are right here. Look at that.
Yeah. 4. Okay, she's come out.
She gets in on this side, and somebody drives her away.
My gosh. Yep. Total 5.
So how they got in my vehicle was going through our head, because I clearly on the video hit my lock 3, 4, or 5 times. I'm always paranoid about that and always looking around. So it looks like he used a jammer or something to defuse my signal. So we'll show you a video in the comment section down below how they can do this. And then also we went out after the fact and put a quarter in my driver's handle and was able to block from getting a signal to be able to lock my car. So we'll show you a couple videos in the comment section down below how that can be done, just to prevent that from this happening to somebody else. Definitely would suggest to use the actual lock your car inside and don't use an actual remote, just because this could happen to you. So going forward, just suggestions that you can do yourself to just take precautions is, well, number 1, don't go to a coin show. No, just kidding. So make sure you're always walking out with somebody else. Usually another dealer and myself always go out together. I'm always in that loading zone. Just make sure somebody's watching. So you can put an air tag on a box of coins. That way, you can track down just what happened to your items. One of the biggest takeaways from this is the police are very slow to respond. And on this particular instance, it took an hour for somebody to even show up. And you're on your own. So if I caught these people in the act and I had to pull a gun or a knife or, fight my way through, if you had a fight in this particular instance, just know that it's going to be a long time before somebody can come and help you. And then even the police there, they said it was going to take 7 to 10 days for them to even get the information that we're providing you right now. And that's why we decided to do this video, just to make sure if anybody saw anything. As you can see in the video, there was a lady with her baby, it looked like, that was just watching what was going on. So just pieces of information that we're looking for is just if somebody is able to get us access to be able to get the street camera on 72nd Street, if anybody has any information that you can piece together, and just so we can track these people down and just get these criminals off the street and put them where they belong, in jail. If anybody watches this, thanks for taking the time and caring, and appreciate any help or support.